The Tale of Rosie and the Lost Path. In the wide, open countryside of Willow's Bend, there was a young woman named Rosie who had always dreamed of starting her own farm. She loved the land, the animals, and the peaceful rhythm of country life. But running a farm was no small task, and Rosie wasn't quite sure where to begin. One spring morning, Rosie packed her bag with some basic supplies, mounted her old horse Daisy, and set out to visit different farms in the area. She hoped that by seeing how others did things, she might figure out the right path for herself. Along the way, she stopped by the first farm she came across and asked the farmer Tom for advice.
Well, Rosie, if you want to raise livestock, you'll need a strong barn and plenty of grazing land. I'd start by building a good fence and a sturdy barn.
Rosie nodded, but she wasn't sure if livestock was what she wanted. She thanked Tom and rode on, stopping next at Mrs. McElroy's place. Mrs. McElroy's farm was bursting with vegetable gardens and rows of crops.
If you want to make a living off the land, Rosie, you'll need good soil and irrigation. Start by setting up your garden beds and getting water to them.
Rosie nodded again, but she didn't feel entirely certain about becoming a vegetable farmer either. The day went on like this, with Rosie stopping by different farms, each one offering a new idea and a different direction. By the end of the day, her head was swimming with advice, each suggestion pulling her in a different direction. She felt more lost than ever. When she returned home, her mother was waiting on the porch, seeing the confusion written on her daughter's face.
What's wrong, Rosie?
I spent the whole day asking folks for advice about starting a farm, and now I don't know what to do. Every farmer told me something different, and I don't know which path to choose.
Rosie, before you count on people to help you with directions, you first gotta know where you want to go. Asking for advice is good, but you need to decide what kind of farm you want. No one can make that choice for you.
Rosie realized her mother was right. She had been so eager to get advice that she hadn't stopped to think about her own vision for the farm. That evening, she sat down with a notebook and thought hard about what she truly loved about farming. She loved animals and enjoyed growing herbs and flowers. Gradually, her vision became clearer. She wanted to start a small, sustainable farm with a mix of livestock and a flower garden. It was unique, personal, and meaningful to her. The next morning, Rosie started working with a renewed sense of purpose. She set up a small pasture for the animals she hoped to raise, dug out flower beds for her favorite blooms, and slowly began turning her dream into a reality. She still took advice from others, but now she had her own vision to guide her, and every piece of advice became more useful with her clear goals in mind. The moral of this story is, before you count on others to help you find your path, take the time to define where you truly want to go. Advice from others can be invaluable, but it can also lead you astray if you don't have a clear sense of purpose. Knowing your own destination first gives direction to the help you receive and allows you to build your journey in a way that's meaningful to you. Set your vision, define your goals, and remember that advice is most helpful when it aligns with your own dreams and aspirations. In conclusion, Brokenwood Mystic Farms symbolizes the enduring connection between humanity and the land, a tribute to the beauty of nature and the importance of honoring traditions in a changing world. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You won't want to miss our short story adventures. If you have any questions, requests, or just want to say hello, feel free to contact us at info@brokenwoodmysticfarms.com or in the comments below. Thank you for joining us on this journey and have a fantastic day, my friends.